Hi YouTubers and whatchavers everywhere, it's MarvinGeorgeJune.com. I'm back with another video. Well, this time around, I've got about 5 days growth beard going here. I know a lot of you have said in some previous videos that you couldn't see whether or not I had beard. I am a fair-skinned individual, so 1 day growth doesn't really register too well on the camera. So I thought I'd grow it in, set the camera up a little differently and get a little closer so you can see I've got some good growth there going. Even then, I don't think it's registering too well. But 5 days growth, and we're going to shave it off. And for this shave, I'm going to use an adjustable razor. I'm going to use the vintage Gillette Slim Adjustable razor. Boy, this thing is great. This is the same razor that Sean Connery used as James Bond in the movie Goldfinger. And this one that I have right here happens to be a J3, which is the third quarter of 1964, the same year the movie Goldfinger was released. So that's really kind of neat. So this is a terrific razor. And how it works is, after you load the blade, you close the doors and then you give it another quarter turn twist to lock everything. If you want to adjust it, you should really loosen that and then go ahead and click through the adjustments. There's 9 levels. So I'm not going to use it at the upper levels. That'll be too aggressive for me. And it looks like I'm going to use it, start at level 4 right here. So that, that'll be a good starting point. For my razor blade, I'm going to be using Gillette Wilkinson Sword razor blades. These are really nice. They're out of India. Like them a lot. Sheldon Quinn introduced these to me, so thought I'd give those a try. Speaking of Sheldon Quinn, we're going to be using Barista soap from ShaveMama.com. This is the coffee-scented version. I have it unwrapped in the cellophane, but I put left the paper sleeve on there so you can see what the brand and that sort of thing. You get the information on it and all the ingredients and all that other good stuff that's on that label. Nice subtle coffee scent. I'm expecting it to really bloom when I hit some warm water with this. It's going to be great. Really looking forward to it because if you saw my previous video where I used a sample, which was unscented, made a lot of great lather. We're going to finish it off with some Aqua Velva. Hey, a classic James Bond razor. Should have a classic scent from that same era. I'm also going to be using my Razor Rock Ivory Synthetic Brush. They don't make that one anymore. Check out the Keyhole. And there's one other, I can't remember the name. I'll put it on the screen below. Anyhow, let's get right to it. Let's wet the face and let's start to make some lather in here. But you know what? Before I do that, let's get a blade in the razor here. And we already have it set to setting 4. And I'm going to use a decrease method. I'm going to go from 4 downward. So here we go. Put that in there. Close the doors. Lock it in place. We're at setting 4, so we're good to go with that. So let's take the paper sleeve off of here and we'll set that aside. So I'm just going to hold it in my hand and work the lather, load the brush like this. I don't have, because it's rectangular, I don't have a soap dish or a soap tray of any kind. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do, how I'm going to hold this in some kind of container. It is glycerin based, so I could warm it up, melt it down, and pour it into a shaving mug or a shaving bowl of some kind. Or I could put it in some other kind of container that is of the same size and dimensions, that sort of thing. If you have any suggestions, comment below. Let me know what I should use without melting it, because I really don't want to melt this. I just want to use this. So what kind of soap tray or soap dish should I get? If you have any suggestions, let me know. So we're going to use that. We got the blade loaded. My brush is soaking. Let's wet my face and get to it. Well, it took a little longer for me to wet the face because there is a little more beard growth, but that's okay. I'm going to get my brush right here. I'm going to wring it out a little bit. I'm going to grab my soap and I'm going to load just like this. And you can see already it's making some great lather right away. You're not going to have to load this for too long. I mean, this will load very quickly. And I think 5-10 seconds is all you're going to need, and that's probably right there. All I'm going to need right there. Maybe a little more. Maybe a little more. Okay. There we go. Here we go. My mirror is right here now, so I might be looking into the mirror to get things become oriented as to where I'm at here while I'm on camera. Hope you don't mind. Rinse my water off, rinse my hand off a little bit there. Okay. Drop my hand, one hand towel that I dry my hands off on. Wow. Wow, this is nice. Really, really nice. It is lathering like nobody's business. And there is a lot of whisker there. So I'm looking forward to getting rid of it, that's for sure. Probably going to do 3 passes is what I'm thinking. Maybe a little more water from the sink. Oh yeah. All right, we're going to set that down right there. I'm going to go ahead and heat up my razor. Heat that up. Swirl the warm water. All right, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. Wow, cuts through it like butter. Wow. I mean, it's just slicing right through. This razor is amazing. Really an amazing razor. 4 seems to be the right setting for me. Wow, 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 wow. Soap's amazing. Razor is fantastic. All right, that's pass number 1 done. Let's rinse. Well, you know what? I'm tempted to keep it at 4 to continue the shave, but I am going to move it down just for the purposes of getting a good shave. So I'm going to loosen it up here a little bit, and I'm going to move it to 3 right there. Just click it in place, tighten it. I mean, you know, close the doors, quarter turn to tighten it. You're all set. Put that there. Let's get some more lather going here. And I like using the synthetic brushes for lathering with hard soaps because they just help to generate a lot of lather. And I just think that they're better than animal hair brushes. Now your mileage may vary, but for me, these are the best. I like these synthetic brushes a lot. And this was one of the first that I bought. The first one I bought was the Vikings Blade White Knight, which is very, very good. And thought I'd pull this one out. Haven't used it in a while. And look how much lather I have there again. First pass was really, really nice. I mean, there's a little remnant here and there, but wow, it cleaned up the majority of the hair amazingly well. What a great razor. If you can get one of these razors, you know, now that it's summer's upon us, you're going to see a lot of yard sales, a lot of estate sales, a lot of garage sales. People might be giving these things away for $1 or $2. You never know, because they don't know what they have. And I know that these razors are replated, restored, brought up to spec, that sort of thing, and they want a pretty penny for them. I saw one for sale online. It was replated and restored upwards of $265. So I feel very, very lucky that I have one in such great shape. I mean, look how great that looks. The nickel plating and everything. Look at that. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And it's completely solid. It's fantastic. So, all right. So we're at level 3. This is my second pass. We're going to go east to west across the grain. I think the trick when you're removing a beard this size is not to, this amount of growth of beard, is not to go over the same place that you've already shaved if you've left a little whisker behind. Because you're trying to knock it down so much. And that's true with any shave. Just only shave areas where there's cream. Oh man, is this nice. I mean, this is a terrific razor. My skin borders on the sensitive side. So I think I really did make the right move in starting at 4. I probably could have even upped it to 5 a little bit. And next time around I do something like this, I might use the increase method. I mean, it's just knocking it down like no one's business. It's amazing. This soap is really, really amazing. I'm just going to put a little more here. Only because I want to have that area protected when I remove some of that whisker there. Wow. That's great. All right. A second pass done. Let's rinse. Well, you know what? I'm good for the office. I really am. I really, really am. I get a little bit, I can feel just a very, very slight amount. And that's amazing given the fact that I had 5 days growth. 5 days growth. And boy, this soap is fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. And this razor is doing a fantastic job also. And you can see I'm not at the upper aggressive level where I got a big blade gap. I'm knocking the beard down with, in the middle to mild settings on this razor. So I'm really, really impressed by that. It's amazing that something that is over 50 years old still gives me such a great shape. We are going to do one more pass just to do it, because this is lathering up so nicely, and there are a few spots here and there, but I am going to do a really light third pass. Very light. And I am going to get a little more Just a little more. Just a little more. Okay, there we go. And this soap lathers so well, you're not going to burn through it. It's going to be around for a long time. I'll bet this lasts a year. No kidding. I just needed to get a little more water and a little more soap on that brush. All right, so let's open this up. Loosen that up, and we're going to go all the way down to setting number 1 right there. Okay, so we're on setting number 1, and we're going to go ahead and, you know what, I gotta grab that there, and because my hands were getting slick from the soap. Okay, it's locked into place. We're going to go north to south against the grain. Real light pass. Just to knock down some of those areas that are a little high. Boy, I tell you what, you take to this razor like a duck to water. You don't have to find the angle or mess around with that. It just works. Okay, that's it. We are done. That is the 3rd pass down. It's a nice rinse. All right, so we're gonna do my 2 final shaves. Wow. It's a nice shave. It's a real nice shave. We're gonna do my final rinses. 1 warm, 1 cold, right from the tap. All right, here we go. All right, now we're gonna go to my cold water rinse. That was really nice. Great shave. That was a fantastic shave. That soap is wonderful. Wow. It's a great shave. I mean, get the soap and, you know, look at yard sales and garage sales and estate sales, antique stores. See if you can pick up one of these razors. This is fantastic. All right, cold water rinse. All righty, I got a nice clean towel waiting for me right here. Oh boy. I feel human again. Oh. Boy, that's great. That is really, really great. Wow, that's great. All right, we're gonna finish it off with some Aqua Velva here. I don't know how old Aqua Velva is. How old is Aqua Velva? How long has this stuff been around? It's just been, seems to have been around forever. I can remember seeing it when I was a kid. Television advertisements. Okay, nice. And the nice thing is, there's no stinging there. No stinging at all. Just a nice awakening of the face, which means that I didn't shave so close that I might develop a little bit of irritation there. Just a really nice and just a little nice, yeah, very, very subtle post zing to my shave, which is really what I'm after. Yeah. That's a terrific shave. That is just an absolutely terrific shave. Wow, that was really, really great. Just can't tell you, well, wait a minute. Great shave. It was a great, great shave. Really, really good. 5 days of beard growth gone with the Gillette Slim Adjustable razor. Really love the soap. Again, it just lathers wonderfully well, and it really does a great job. Like this stuff a lot. Really like this soap. It is going to last a long time. I mean, you're not going to burn through this quickly at all. You're not going to have to load your brush that much. Maybe 5 or 10 seconds, and you'll have more than enough to shave with for 3 passes. Really very good stuff. And again, glycerin based. You could probably melt it down and form it into some kind of a mug or bowl if you want to. Myself, I don't know, I'm going to look for a soap dish or soap tray for it of some kind. If you have any suggestions, comment below, let me know. Get one of these razors. Summer's here. Yard sales, garage sales, estate sales, antique stores. Again, look how beautiful that looks. Just looks terrific. Let's straighten that out a little bit. Look at that. Just looks absolutely beautiful shape. And 1964, over 50 years old, and it still gives great shaves. How about that? So if you can find one of these, you know, by all means, grab it. If it has to be reconditioned or replated, there are plenty of services out there. You can ask on forums and whatnot, and really bring something like this back to spec. Amazing that it gives such a great shaves. It gives such great shaves after 50 years like this. All right, hey, thanks very much. That's all I wanted to mention to you. Really, comment below. Let me know. Check out my blog, georgetoon.com/blog for my comic strip George, other cartoons, other videos like this, and I'll see you again real soon.